Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here to watch my videos. In this video, I'll show you an easy way to plot sine, cosine, and tangent curves on a Cartesian coordinate system across the 4 quadrants. I've actually made a separate video on trigonometric functions across the 4 quadrants on a unit circle, and please, if you have time, I encourage you to go and watch that video before this one. Let's dive into today's discussion. In a unit circle, we can see that point A is 0 degree, and at 0 degrees sine value is 0 and cosine value is 1, which means the coordinate is 1 and 0. So at pi over 2, which is 90 degree, right here it's let's say this is point B, and the sine value is 1 because sine 90 is 1, and the cos value is 0 because cosine of 90 degree is 0. So 0 and 1. At coordinate point C, let's say, which is quadrant 2, sorry, this is quadrant 1. So this point is 180 degree. If you measure from here, there's 180 degree. From here it's 90 degree, and from this point here is 270 degree, and from plus x to back to plus x, this is 360 degree. So as you may know, the angle of a full circle is 360 degree. It just turns all the way from positive x-axis back to the positive x-axis. So at point C, it's 180 degree, which is cosine of 180 degrees minus 1, and sine of 180 degrees 0. So at point D, let's say, this is point D, which is 270 degree, and the cosine of 270 degree is 0, and sine of 270 degree is minus 1. And this point is 360 degree. This is sine of 360 degree is 0, and cosine of 360 degree is 1. So this is the whole point of a unit circle. It tells us the cosine and sine values on a unit circle. If you wish to find the value of tangent, what we can do is actually divide sine, tangent of any angle is divided by sine of any angle divided by cosine of any angle. Alright. So on 0, angle 0, we said sine is 0, cosine is 1, and tangent is 0 divided by 1, which is 0. On 90 degree or point B, the sine value is 1, cosine value is 0, and 1 divided by 0 is infinity. At 180 degree, right at C, point C, we have the sine value 0 and cosine value is minus 1, and tangent will be 0 divided by minus 1, which is 0. At 270 degree, or at point D, the sine value is minus 1 and the cosine value is 0. Sine is minus 1 and the cosine value is 0, and sine minus 1 divided by 0 becomes infinity, or we can say negative infinity. At 360 degree, or back in point A, we find the 360 degree, that is cosine of 360 is 1, and sine of 360 is 0, that is 0 and 1, and tangent will be still 0. Alright, let's unpack this into the Cartesian coordinate system, which is xy axis with origin 0, 0. Alright, let's transfer the values on the unit circle into this xy Cartesian system with origin at 0, 0 here. So I've plotted pi over 2, which is 90 degree right here, and pi, which is 180 degree, then 3 pi, which is 270, and 2 pi, 360 degree. So as you know that from 0 to 90 degrees, it's quadrant 1, and from 90 degree to 180 degrees, quadrant 2, and from 180 to 270 degrees, quadrant 3, and from 270 to 360 degrees, quadrant 4. Alright, so let's see angle 0. On angle 0, sine value is 0, which is right here. Let's plot the sine curve, which is this curve, on an xy axis. So at 0, which is sine value is 0, and at pi over 2 or 90 degree, it's 1, which is right here, and at 180 degree, it's back to 0 here, and at 270 degree, it's minus 1, 270 degree, which is 3 pi over 2, it's back in minus 1 right here, and at 360 degree, it's back in 0. So what does that means is I'm going to use different color here. Let's see, green color here. So it was 0 and 1. 0 at origin, it goes all the way up here and back to 0 and minus 1 and back to 0. So that's the sine curve. This is sine curve, sine theta curve. And also let's draw cosine curve, this one, on an xy axis. So I'm gonna use a different color for this one as well. Let's say this is just maybe red. Okay, so at 0, which is it's 1, this is 1 value, this is 0.5, this is again minus 0.5, this is 1, minus 1. So at 0, the cos value is 1, which is the cosine value is 1 here, and at pi over 2, it was 0. Pi over 2, it was 0 here, and I can drop this down, 0, and at pi, which is minus 1, at pi, which is right here at minus 1, goes all the way straight here, and at 270 it's 0, at 3 pi over 2 it's 0, so it goes all the way back to here, and at 360 the value of cosine is 1, so that's, it goes up here. So the curve looks like this. Alright, so that's the cosine curve. Cosine curve. Alright, so the last one is tangent curve. Can use purple color probably. So on tangent curve, we can plot these values. What that means is at 0, tangent is 0. So at 0, the value is 0. At pi over 2 right here, the value of tangent is infinity, which is positive infinity like this. The curve goes like that. So at 180 degree, the value of tangent is 0. So at right here, the value of tangent is 0. Right here. And at 270 degree, the value of tangent is infinity. At right here, the value of tangent is infinity. Right here. So the curve goes like that. So the same is true for this for quadrant 2 as well. So so at 360 degree, the tangent value is 0 right here. The value is 0, and that means the curve goes all the way up, and then this side it goes down. It doesn't touch this vertical axis, but it goes just very close to the curve. So this is a tangent curve, tan theta. Alright, this is how to easily plot the values of trigonometric functions, particularly sine, cosine, and tangent values on XY coordinate system. And yeah, if you found this video helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button below. Your comments and feedbacks are highly appreciated. Thank you again for watching this video.